All right, I'm going to try to do something here and just basically kill time. I have DaVinci Resolve up and running. I have installed this program called SwordSorft Mousetrack right here. SwordSorft Mousetrack. One of my subscribers showed it to me, and another one of my subscribers actually bought me a license for it, so we have full functionality. I want to give a shout out to Brian Lightfoot as well as Sean Gallagher, and I want to thank Wintermute. We went through, and Greg Guy. We went through. Greg, who does not like DaVinci Resolve, we went through and set some of these things up. So I'm very thankful, very grateful for that. Thank you very, very much. So I'm going to minimize this because I've got a couple of things set here. I'm going to grab this and put it over here. Right now you're seeing the mouse, and I like this. And if whatever I go on, it goes over there. So if we wanted to make that mouse bigger, we bring this up over here. I guess it's behind it. Yeah, it is behind it. I'm going to bring this over here, so maybe next time it shows up over there. And then I'm going to bring it over here. So I want the mouse to be bigger, so we'll go to mouse click, and we're going to make it extra large. It didn't really change anything. So I'm going to get rid of this for just a minute. Well, actually, I don't want to do that. But I want this to be... So I'm going to bring this back over here. Now, I could do this a different way, I think. Bring this back over here. And then when the mouse clicked up, that was there. We want it to be circle, I'm pretty sure. Although that's pretty cool. Kind of like that. So we'll go with that for now. So if I click on that, that's showing that. I want it to be bigger though. So for right now, this is fine. Now if I go and hit my F1 key, it's going to show you at the bottom, F1. And I can now draw. I'm going to work with this box right here. And this is where I'm going to have to get some practice in how I'm using this. So as long as this is highlighted, I'm going to go up here and I'm going to work with everything in here. Now I would like for the box to remain, but it can't. We played around with it a little bit, and we can't get this box to stay. If I hit the mouse button, it's going to put a dot, red dot. So it is what it is. So I'm going to work with this box in the inspector right here. This is the inspector. If you can't find it, it's always in the upper right hand corner. Click on it. This box will pop up, and this is how you make changes in here. So I'm going to hit F1. All that goes away. Put my playhead over here, and again I'm going to hit the mouse key. I'm in zoom. It's connected, so whatever I do on X, it does on Y. It is linked together. If you don't want it to be linked together, just unclick it right here, and it'll go gray, and then you can change both the X and the Y. Now, I want to figure out a way to... So what's my F12? F12 is a highlight. So now, I don't know... Yeah, I can. The thing is, that's pretty cool. So I can actually have some functionality with this It's a spotlight, and you can see in the background that it's actually moving this when I change that. So that's pretty neat. I like that. So I'm going to F12 again, make that go away. And again, I love this down here. So if I hit F11, this brings up a magnifier, which is a cool feature as well. I just need to be able to dock this right here, and then I can go over here and I can show. So this is not bad right there. So if I go in here and I put this over here, close the media pool. I don't really need, well, I do want that open because I want this here. So I'm going to grab this edge and I'm going to shrink this down. Well, actually, that's not how you shrink it down, but I'm going to figure out where I want to put this for tonight, for today. That's going to go there. And when I hover my mouse over, and it's not, okay, I killed something because now nothing's working. This is working. That is working. That is working. But this is not working. So I'm going to hit F11, make it go away. I'm going to bring it back up, F11, and then that's not functioning. So we've already run into an error. We're going to, or a problem. We're going to F11, we're going to F12, and that's not working. So I'm guessing this program has crashed. And I'm going to close it and restart it. Do you really want to exit? Sure, I do. Now I'm going to go ahead and refire it back up by, I'm going to actually move this to a different monitor. So that way when I fire it up, I don't have to go move anything. I'm going to double click it, and I'm hoping it didn't open behind DaVinci Resolve, but I know it did. Because if I minimize DaVinci Resolve, oh, it didn't. Where the heck did it open at? Wow, interesting. Two interesting things. So, is it open behind OBS? Put this over here. Wow, thought I opened it. I'm pretty sure I opened it. If I look in the systems tray, it's open. And there it is. I want this to open in this window. So now I'm going to leave it open in my other monitor. I'm going to bring DaVinci back up in the other monitor. I'm going to hit F12, and that's the spotlight, and it spotlights what I'm doing. I'm going to hit F12 again. I'm going to hit F11. I'm going to grab the corner and drag this box over here. And then anywhere I take the mouse, now I can demonstrate now. If I want to zoom the picture out, I can do it here, or click on zoom, and I don't think I can do it that way. So I'm going to put this back to normal by going over here to this, clicking on that. That puts the picture back to normal. That's its original thing. Now you'll notice when I'm over here, it's actually picking up. That's because the box is too big. I'm going to have to work on that. But I want the box to be big enough to catch all the functionality. You have zoom, X and Y, the numbers, and you have the keyframe right here, and you have the go back button right here. So if I come in here, if I change this and I don't like it, I can double click here, or I can just click on this and it puts it back. I am going to like this. I'm going to have to make some adjustments, but I am going to like it. One of the cool things I'm going to like is I'm going to go into the Fusion page. Now, a while ago we couldn't do that, so I'm going to see I have, so this is good. Now in Fusion, if you want to bring up the quick menu, you hit Shift Space and it brings your menu up right here. Again, I may have to see if I can make 2 boxes, because I can grab the box, put it over here, or actually put it up here. But I'm going to have to resize it or see if I can make 2 boxes. But this brings up my box. So I'm going to, in the search area here, I'm going to put in, what do I want to do? I want to, oh, sorry about yawning. I did not mean to yawn. Am I frozen? I'm actually frozen. All right. I'm moving my hands. I am frozen. I'm frozen because I minimize zoom. If I maximize zoom, now I'm back. Okay, so that's active camera now. Look at my wonderful, lovely hair. Okay, so I want to do something in here. I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to type in the word text. And I just want plain old text. So I'm going to highlight that. Hit the word add. And it put a text note in here, right here. Now, I'm going to bring it over here. Put it above my median. And I'm going to connect it to my median like that. And then over here in the inspector, I'm going to type the word Ken rambling. Now, I'm going to like this, I think. I may have to move this box a little bit more. May have to make some adjustments to this box. I wish, you know what? Let's see if I can do this. So I'm going to go over here to live zoom, and I'm going to see if I can reduce the box. Oh, you can, but you'll see it automatically jump back over to that one place, and I'm okay. I'm going to put that right there. So now I'm in this text node, working with it in the inspector, and this is the inspector right here. I wish you could combine things. I wish I could go F1 right now and draw a line and then come down here and change the color. I cannot, because it's not bringing it up. That's because I have my inspector, or my drawing, on the inspector. So I'm going to work with the color right here. To make that go away, we hit F1. Good deal. I'm going to change the color. It unlocks, for lack of being able to tell you what I want to tell you, this. I'm going to put this down here, and if I change the color up here, you can see the color changing here, and you can see the color changing there. So we're going to go with this color right here. We'll hit OK. Then we're going to change the size. We're going to pay attention in here. We're going to change the size. And right now it's just basically a mask. We go back to the edit page. It's just a mask. That's pretty cool. Pictures beneath it, and that's pretty cool. If we wanted to change the size, we just go in here and change the size. Now that the way we've got it set up is not going to change. So I want to unlink this, and I want to bring it more of the picture. Apparently 2.140 is it. So I'm going to go in there and get rid of that, or try to, by highlighting the box. And I can't make it go any lower. So I wanted to see if I could actually click on the box and make this 3.0. Enter. Oh, you can. So you can go higher than what it will let you. Yeah, I am actually going to like this. It's just going to take some time, some practice to get used to everything. I like this F1 right here so that I can say, okay, I'm working with the zoom function right here. And then to make it go away, just hit F1, gives you the functionality back. And then I want to work with the draw. Right now, I'm going to make it, it's set at 60%. And I'm going to go ahead and jack that up to, I'm going to jack that up to, I think I can go in here and use the arrow key. And I'm going to jack this all the way up to 85%. Now, when I hit F1, I don't see that that changed much. It looks to be about the same. So I'm going to go back over here to here. I'm going to see what I'm messing with. Oh, that's the opacity. And then the width. I want to work with the width. So the opacity's good. I think red's all right. That's kind of a cool color. What's this other one? Pin width 3. So if we wanted to change the color, we'd go right here and not change the colors, not letting me change the color. Fine, deal with it later. So I'm going to take the pin width and I'm going to jack that up. Well, I'm not, because I've got F1 on, so now I'm going to take that off. And I'm going to take this pin width and I'm going to go up to 14 pixels. And I'm going to come over here. I'm going to hit F1. I'm going to draw it. And I guess it's like, I don't know if it changed or not. So there's a little bit of work's got to be done with that. Get rid of my lines. I'm going to pause the video for just a second. All right, I'm back to recording. I've been messing with the pixels a little bit. I'm going to hit F1 and I'm going to draw. Yeah, I don't see this getting bigger. I want this line to be much bigger. And it's not. I got it set at 30 pixels. Plus I wanted to change the color, and I'm not seeing that. It's the opacity, but I thought for sure you could change. Oh, you can change the color. So let me get in there and then hit OK, F1, and it's back to being red. Interesting. I changed it to blue and it's still red. So you know what? I'm going to exit it. Do I really want to exit? Yes. Shows that it's exited. I'm going to restart it. Hopefully it starts in this window. It did not. It's going to, who knows where it's going to. It's actually going over here to, you know what? It's just starting to the systems tray. So I'm going to click on this here, and then it shows up there. That's fine. Move it out of the way. Get my F1. And, oh, there we go. Ah, now we're getting somewhere. You have to, it's just weird. You have to exit, then come back. Cool. F1. So now, I need to see why this is so big. I'm going to bring this down to about there. Now I'm going to go back up to here. Okay, so that's taking up damn doggone near all of it. I'm going to bring this down to about there. There we go. I like that. I'm going to make a slight change. Now this one actually works on the go. I like that. And I know this is, oh, I'm still in F1. So I'm going to change this to 50. That's the point. And the color's pretty cool. And I'm going to leave that like that. Opacity's at 80%, so if I hit F1, I like that. And I can draw. I like that. And then I can, I've always wanted to be able to show when I'm in here, and I always say hit shift space, and I like the fact that this shows up now and this pops up. That's a good thing. I like that. That is super cool. Super, super cool. So if I disconnect my text by canceling this out and disconnect my text, the picture shows back up. So this is fun. I'm going to reconnect it. Now, why did it do that? That's interesting. So Control Z is my friend. When it's there, it's a mask. When it's disconnected here and you take this and plug it in, it does that. So how did I just do that? Did I plug it in here and it made a mask? Yep. That puts it in the foreground. So if we go back over here, now it's in the foreground. Interesting. I just learned something else. So I'm going to wrap this up. It's approaching 4 o'clock in the morning. This will be a premiere, and I don't know when, but yeah, I like this. So if I hit F1 and then I come over here and I say I'm going to be working with everything within this box. I'm going to have to remember to go a little past everything and then clearly maybe move it over or something. Now what I don't like is I'm now working with only the merge, which is right here. And if I, okay, now it's not drawing because I'm just spacing it. So can I actually, no, you cannot. I'm going to Control Z. Nope. So I can left click and right click. Oh, right click makes it go away too. So can I, am I going to be able to, I cannot redraw. So can I move this over? No, I like that. What I can do is move this over here, F1, start here, go down this edge, come over here, up to here, connect these up. So I'm going to work in the merge right here, which is right here, which is in the inspector. Yeah, I'm really gonna like this. Now I'm going to right click the mouse and they all go away. Sweet, sweet, sweet. So I don't want that to be in the foreground. I'm gonna bring back this. I don't want that to be in the foreground. I want it to be in the background. I like it as a mask. So I'm gonna Control Z and I'm just gonna take this and plug it in to here. And now it's a mask. Now, can I add another text node? And you can grab the text right here. It's the same thing. Or you can backspace that. Gets rid of it. Shift space. As long as you haven't changed it, it's going to be on the last one you were on. We're going to hit add. And then we're going to put this down here. And we're going to add this into here. And no, we're not. I'm going to add it in as a merge. Second text is going to be called "Thank you for watching." Now I need to hotkey that. Maybe, I don't know. I've got to really give that some thought. And I'm going to change the color. And you can see it on the screen. It's changing the color. So we're going to go with, I need to really get another color palette. I feel there's more colors out there that I can get. I'll go with that one for now. So then I'm going to bring this box by grabbing a corner. And then whatever I put the mouse, that's where it's going to be. So now we're going to go to layout and we're going to drop it down just a little bit. We're going to put it right there. Go back to text. We're going to change the size. I don't like the color. I'm going to change the color. So again, wherever the mouse is, that's what you're going to see in this magnifier. And that's all it is a magnifier. So we're going to go here. I'm going to go with that. That's cool. Hit OK. And then change the font. We're just going to go with something cool like old. We'll go with this one right here. It looks all right. Going to make the size just a little bit bigger. Cool. We're going to go back to the inspector. We're going to see what that looks like. We're going to hit our hotkey. And that's not showing up because it's not part of the original Fusion Q or Y. Okay. Control C. Go back over here. Control V. Paste. Doesn't work. I was hoping this would paste that in there, but it doesn't. Not a problem. Not a problem. But disconnect that. Disconnect that. Connect this to this. Disconnect that. Control C this. I want to copy that. I want to take it back over to here and paste it in there, and I can't do it. Doggone it. I'm tired. Okay. Well, I did like how this looked. And then when you put this into there, that's cool. But when you go over here, it's not showing up. So I got to do some thinking on that as to why I want that. I think maybe we'll do this like this. Put this in the foreground. Nope, put it in the background. Nope, it's automatically going to put it where it thinks it should go. So if I put that there, it's going to mask it out. And if I put this over here, then it's going to put it over there. Same thing if I bring it over here. Interesting. They both go away. Cool. Control Z is my best friend. Get rid of that. And I want olive oil text, and I want to put thank you for watching. So I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to go back to here. I'm going to, I don't think shift space works here. It does not. Space in here makes it run. So I'm going to go to effects, titles, bring down a text plus node, go in there, change it. I want to highlight it. I'll hit F11 and I'll put in thanks for watching. We're going to change this to olive. Olive. Why is that not changing? I want it to be olive. So olive oil right there. And the color, we all know we want it to be kind of the green. And then we're going to change the size. Right there. I think I can turn this on right here. And let's go with Fusion Overlay. Nope, I don't see anything there. I was hoping I could. Let's go with OpenFX Overlay. I don't see anything there. Let's turn this off so I can just see this for now and see if there's something there I can grab. FX. Yeah, I think now I can do this. I think now I can grab this and just drag it down here. Bring my size down just a little bit smaller. Right there. So this is a cool thing to have right here. Open your, this one right here. I'm going to turn it off just by hitting transform. And I'm going to turn it off. I don't want anything. So now if I bring this back, I got that. Cool. So I'm kind of demonstrating a couple different things here. I'm demonstrating the fact that with this new program, which is going to be open in the background. Oh no, actually, it probably is open in the, yeah, it is open in the background right here. So I'm going to turn off F11 for just a second. I'm going to grab this and bring it over here. So I'm demonstrating DaVinci and SwordSorft Mousetrack. Pretty cool. Again, thank you, Sean. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Wintermute. Brian introduced it. Sean bought the license. Wintermute, Brian, and I messed around with it. I'm sure there's way more to this too. The live draw. I just wish this would go bigger, but it won't. 50. No, cannot. So I'm going to go with 25. That seems to be pretty good. And then I'm going to move this out of the way. Bring this back to full screen. I'm going to hit F1. Oh, you know, it's not going to change it because I got to restart it. So I'm going to close it. Right click. Exit. Yep. And I'm going to open it up and down in the system tray, opens up in here, move it over there, F1. This should be smaller. I thought it would be considerably smaller, but it is smaller. It's just not considerably smaller. So I'm thinking there's a reason for that. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. I just don't know what day this is going to premiere. So what does this look like? Cool. I like it. F12 spotlights. You can spotlight, you're going to go to the inspector. You can spotlight, make sure you're on this. Then you can change that. This is awesome. And what happens if I escape it? Nothing, but F12 gets rid of it. F11, I wish there were a means to have 2 or 3 boxes on that. But I can go to live zoom over here. I can change my box while I'm live. Change the zoom level down to, let's go about 150. I want that doggone box to be more long. But I think it's restricted. So I want to F11. I think it's restricted. I don't think you can go back. I don't think you can go 900. No, you can't. So 800 is max. And then I want the zoom level to be 150. That's cool. You can use the floating window, so I'm going to check that. We'll put this over here. I'll show you what that does. So we hit F11, F11. Now it's floating. I did not like that. I do not like that. So I'm going to uncheck that. And then I'm going to grab the corner and put it where I want. I want to just actually put it there, but I can't. I want it to be a little bit longer. But this is fine because now I can show everything. And then if I hit my F1, I can say we're going to work right here with these things right here. And I'll get better with it. I'm going to make the line smaller. It's just too big. Whatever I put it on, that's what's going to be magnified. Cool. I am going to end this. Thank you for watching. Oh, this is neat. It actually has now brought up these. So, oh. Is this defaulted to here or there? All right. That's the color. Is this the brush size? I don't see that that's any different. Let's go with this big brush size right here. No, that looks to be all about the same. So you can change color. No. I thought the color changed. Okay, the color did change. Yeah, you can go with, gives you a choice of about 4 colors, it looks like. Of course, this is all kind of messing up my thing. What I was hoping I could do is make a square. Oh, looky there, what I just figured out. I like it. Woohoo! Oh, this is great. I can't wait to show the guys tomorrow night on Zoom. I'm going to end this. It's 4 o'clock. Thank you for watching.